Welcome to Tyler's Talk Ladies and today is March the 1st, 2024. We're going to be talking about Impact Wrestling, or TNA Impact Wrestling. We're going to be talking about that because we got some matches for Sacrifice. I should get that ready. Why did I get it? I didn't get it ready. I think it'll be easy to do it because I got No Surrender. It should tell me what's the next show after No Surrender. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some matches for Sacrifice that will happen next Friday. Next Friday. They just did a show last week before Elimination Chamber, and now they're going to do another show on next Friday. So interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening. Let's see if there's a match I could tell you guys before. So there's a match that got added. It was Josh Alexander versus Hammerstone. We heard that Alex Hammerstone, the man that faced Josh Alexander at Hard to Kill, he just signed with TNA. And there's going to be a rematch between Josh Alexander and Alex Hammerstone. It doesn't say Alex Hammerstone. It just says Hammerstone. So I guess they changed his name. Ladies and gentlemen, next match, it looks like the ABC will get their shot at, not the ABC, the System will get a shot at the TNA World Tag Team Championship match against ABC. Eddie Edwards and Mr. Brian Myers will get a shot at the tag team titles. We have a celebration for the new X Division champion, but it got interrupted by Chris Sabin. He wants a rematch. And they just talked trash to each other, and then we just saw a brawl. Chris Sabin did the first punch. Mustafa Ali says he's not here to be a politician. He's here to fight. And that's what he did. And then Kevin Knight and Kushida came out because the Good Hands was there. And then we have then on Sacrifice, we're going to have a 6-man tag team match. We had Time Machine, Chris Sabin, Kushida, and Kevin Knight versus Mustafa Ali and the Good Hands. We already know about Moose versus Eric Young for the TNA World Title. And the next couple of matches got challenge from the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a lot of segments. We got Josh Alexander had an interview talk about his match against Hammerstone that will happen on Sacrifice, and then Dirty Dominic. Dirty Dongo came out and talked about, I guess, like a training thing he does for wrestling. But it looks like it's all about money because he would talk about Venmo, talk about money and all that stuff. But Josh Alexander was upset and he says, I could talk to Santino to make a match, and that's what he's going to do. So next week it'll be Dirty Dongo versus Josh Alexander. And then we got a video package of Decay, Rosemary, and Havoc. So not a lot of segments. Frankie Kazarian was suspended because what he did to the referee at No Surrender. He was suspended and he was not allowed in the building. So that's it there. And PCO and Khan had their brawl with the sound check and all that stuff. Not a big fan of the sound check. A little boring. So, sorry, Allen Angels, but not a big fan of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Steve Macklin versus Mike Bailey in the match. I thought it was a pretty decent match. We heard that Mike Bailey hurt his leg because of their tag team match at No Surrender against the Rascals when Steve Macklin did a chop block on the leg of Mike Bailey, so his leg still hurts. And then he got chop blocked again by one of the Rascals. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was an okay match. I thought it was pretty decent. But the winner of that match was Steve Macklin. And Steve Macklin talked trash about Nick Nevin, and he said he got rid of him from TNA. But Nick was on the Titantron. He says, I wasn't at TNA this time because he went to New Japan and he won a title. The New Japan Pro Wrestling Global Championship. And he issued a challenge to Steve Macklin at Sacrifice. So that match is official. We're going to see Nick Nemeth versus Steve Macklin. Then we had Jake Something versus Laredo Kid. It's supposed to be an exhibition match. I thought an exhibition is all about the high-flying, cruiserweight-looking things. Jake Something is not a cruiserweight guy. He doesn't do high-flying. But the guy he's impressive. I've seen him a couple of times live. My dad likes him because he's a big, giant man and he does crazy things. We're not going to see him this Sunday when me and my dad goes to wrestling. But we are going to see the X Division champion, Mustafa Ali. before his match on next Friday. Because we're going to the wrestling this Sunday. That's before his big match, his 6-man tag team match against the Time Splitters. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Jake something being a Laredo Kid. And then we had Joe Hendry and Rich Swann versus the debuts, the in-ring debut, because this guy's been talking so much and doing music so much, he hasn't wrestled. AJ Francis teaming up with Diener. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Joe Hendry and Rich Swann in a pretty cool tag team match. I thought it was fun. AJ Francis, I'm not a big fan of him, even when he was in WWE. I like the hit roll because I like Adonis because the guy is a high flyer. I love high flyers. And you saw what AJ Francis tried to do when he tried to do his springboard. He almost injured himself really badly. So he shouldn't be doing that. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Joe Hendry and Rich Swann. Good job for them. And then we have Tasha Steelz versus Xia Brookside, and whoever wins this match, they will become the No One contender to the Knockouts Championship against Jordan Grace at Sacrifice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nobody won because it was a double countout. And then Jordan Grace came out and he says, both of you guys want the championship match? I will give you both the title shots. So it'll be a triple threat match for the Knockouts Championship. Xia Brookside and Tasha Steelz and Jordan Grace. That's going to be interesting. Then we had the system. All the guys have matches. Remember, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers has a shot at the tag titles, and Eric Young versus Moose for the world title. I thought it was a pretty decent 6-man tag team match for both of these teams. I thought it was a pretty decent. But the winner of that match was the system. Will that happen at Sacrifice? We have no idea what's going to happen on Sacrifice, but we will find out on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing about 2K24 right now. We heard that Up, Up, Down, Down is doing like a live stream or a video on Sunday. They're going to have a whole bunch of wrestlers trying the game out before it comes out from pre-order March 5th and the real launch to the world March 8th. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, and there's going to be a bonus match in the showcase. I can't really tell you guys everything about it because some people want to be surprised. I've seen the bonus. Not my favorite bonus match. Not my favorite. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to happen there. Hope you guys enjoy that. We heard that Brock Lesnar is in the game, but just as a showcase. That's the only time that you can play as him in showcase in the Undertaker's match at WrestleMania 30. That's it. You can't play him in exhibition or universe mode. But my question is, I tried to send this out to a whole bunch of social media. Nobody answered me. Maybe you guys can put this on the comments and tell me. When you unlock My Rise arenas like BCW or that, I saw the trailer, TBD, that arena that My Rise was in, I believe that's her indie wrestling show, or your characters. If you unlock it, can you play BCW Arena on your universe mode? Because you couldn't do that last year's game. You couldn't, when you unlock it, you can't play it in your universe mode. I would love to play a BCW, make my own show for BCW. I couldn't do that, so I had to use the Black and Gold NXT, but they don't have the Black and Gold NXT anymore. So I want to know what could I do. So can I use the BCW? I could use the My Rise wrestlers like Molly Holly and Mighty Molly and Ezekiel, but I couldn't use the arenas, except for one, Raw 02. But I couldn't use the other ones, the indie wrestling ones, like BCW, LAW, whatever you want to call it. I want to know if you guys could do, if we could do that. I know I could wait until the game comes out. It's in a couple of days. But I want to know before I start playing My Rise and then I get upset because I can't do it. So yeah, I want to know, can I do it? If not, I won't play My Rise. Because I want the arenas. That's why I played it. I want to unlock everything. I want to unlock every wrestling arena and use them on my universe mode, but I can't do that. I'm sad. But I don't know if you could. Right now, you could do my faction. There's my faction characters. You can play them in the exhibition. I bet you could do it on universe mode. But yeah, there's gonna be interesting. And like it's only show my GM stuff. We heard that ECW is now one of the shows that you could play as ECW, because I don't think that was in last year's. You can play Raw and SmackDown, WCW, NXT. When Ringo's back in my GM, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And there's a lot of wrestlers, and we still want to know what's going on with the Pat McAfee's DLC pack, because there's still no announcement yet. Nothing is happening with that Pat McAfee thingy bobber. I still think Michael Cole might be in it, because Michael Cole and Pat McAfee is best friends. Why would they not be together? It could be a commentary pack, because Pat McAfee is a commentary guy. So it could be a commentary pack that you could get, like Corey Graves as a wrestler, Byron Saxton maybe as a wrestler. He was a wrestler before he was a commentator and a interviewer. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to announce it before the pre-order launch or the whole world launch on March 8th. I have no idea what's going on here, because I would like to know what I bought here for the whole season pass, and see if I actually the last couple of the other DLCs I'm excited for. It's just the Pat McAfee ones. I don't know what I'm getting. I would love to know what I'm getting. What I bought. I can't really change what I bought, but you know what I mean. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for Friday Night SmackDown results on Saturday morning. Like I said, there's not going to be no AEW Revolution on Sunday nights. I'd rather not do it on Sunday night, because it's going to be a long pay-per-view. We will do that on Monday. I will watch it first, and then I will do the video after I watch AEW Revolution, because I will be going to a wrestling show, so I won't be able to watch AEW. So yeah, we're not gonna watch the last match of Sting live. We're gonna watch it not live. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler's out. See you guys tomorrow morning. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye.